Yeah, these are the new blue rashies. Just recording it, Chris. These are the new medallions for next year, the competition.
Beautiful.
Quite blingy and shiny.
Yeah.
Special thing on the back, actually. Probably costs a lot more to do it, but anyway. So these are ACT medallions.
Yeah, nice.
And we're back into it. Okay, well, we'll make a start. I've got some similar exercises, activities to Harry, and then I've got a few of my own that I like to do anyway. So we'll make a start. So for everyone else, if you're watching this later on tonight, that's good. I'll just quickly hit record over here. Yep. Okay, cool. Sorry about that, Chris. Just had another camera. All right, so first drill we're going to do is a sprawl. Whichever leg you've got forward, let's say I've got my left leg forward. I'm going to drop to the ground, both hands, and sprawl out and drop the leg that was forward back, and I turn on an angle. I can turn like that. Because for a sprawl, the opponent's coming in and they're grabbing that front leg. So that's the leg that I need to push back, and I need to drop down to my hip like this. So from here, just in a sprawl position, like in a splayed stance, 1 foot forward, we'll just do 10, and we'll alternate legs in between, Chris. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, good job. Let's just get the blood pumping. Rightio. Let's get this out. Next one, just bridging. Lifting your hips right up, turning to the side, reaching as far as you can. We'll do 20. Turn each side. Ready. 1, 2, lift your hips right up. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Okay, good. Combat get-ups. So we're going to go in BJJ, combat get-up gets you to kneeling, like this position here. And then obviously in the stand-up, you want to get back to standing, and in self-defense, you want to get back to your feet to standing. So we'll start from the ground, and we'll do 2 types. So we'll go from here, we'll go to kneeling, to coming up, throwing the leg back so that you can do whatever it is you need to do. That's type 1. And type 2 is same leg. I'm going to do same side for one for the whole lot, and then change sides. Standing back up into a triangle. So we've got 2 drills. quite tiring. Any drill that gets you from the ground to your feet is always tiring. So I'm going to go kneeling first. We'll do 5 to kneel to back, so front leg back, so we'll do 5 of those, and then to standing 5 of those, and then we'll switch sides. Same leg first, so we get a bit of a pump. 1, and I'm kind of into the game. And then just throw your leg back straight into it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and now to standing. So form the triangle. 1, and then back down. 2, 3, 4, 5. Good. Other side. That's good. Get some blood pumping. Let's go. 1. This is to kneeling. 2. 3. 4. 5. Good. Just standing, forming that triangle. 1. Throw it all the way. That's it. Good. 2. 3. 4. 5. I get some blood pumping. Really good for you. In the ground environment, the ability to get from your backside back up to your knees separates blue and above. I don't think blue belts do it, to be honest. I know Tristan does it, some of the others, but this sort of here, and then being able to quickly go to here and get on the attack, get your head higher than their head, get your hips higher than their hips, get off the ground. That's a key movement for all of us. Okay, hip thrusters. Right, this is a good one. So we're here, so we know how to do them. Yeah, now, no excuses. I've got a bad knee, I won't make excuses. It's my bad knee side, you wouldn't even be able to tell. So what I do, you come back down. It's like instead of going back with the leg, I go over the leg. I come up and decide to go forward. And then I rock back down. So I can be here and I rock up. And I rock back down. And I rock up. And I rock back down. 1, 2. Just getting used to getting the hips into it. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Long. Change legs, mate. These are good drills. Like I said, any drill that gets you from your ass up to your feet or knees, it's a hard drill. You can curl all you like, but 10, 15 of these drills, you get the heart rate going. That's why I always think before my weight session, got a few weights here. Got the lighter weights over here. Heavier weights are in the heavy shed. This is for Harry. You know, we want to get the whole body going. So I get the whole body going in the warm up, and then I do my weights, which will get after this. Okay, other side. 1, 2. This side I don't have to put my hand down. 3. The knee bends. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. It's good. Feeling it. It's not old age either, young fella. Righto. Talks to knees. I rate this. Anyone that's flat in no gi, under mount, and they're not using their legs in a talking motion, and they're not getting out, I'll be deeply disappointed because I haven't been watching these videos and learning how to get out of them. Okay, so from here, point the leg in the direction that I want to go. This leg's bent. This leg will bend, and that talks me over. I go to my knees. Bend. I bend it and talk me over. Really important. I use it all the time now. So that's why we do it. Okay, 20 of these. Let's go. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. Woo! Just burning off all that takeaway that I haven't been having. Rollovers forward and back. Yep. We've got to be able to roll. Makes sense, doesn't it? BJJ. It's all about rolling. So, long, skinny, perfectly built frame people like myself probably find it a bit hard to roll because we're a concertina. But we're going to do forward. So over this shoulder to the diagonal, I just go straight through. So straight through here. Not much room with matting. And then I'm going to roll back and place my feet back over the shoulders, head to the opposite side. And come back up. And that's one cycle. Then I put the opposite leg forward and just roll. And then roll back. That's number 2. We'll do 5. 3. Oh, not much room. 4. Oh. And 5. Oh. Okay, good. Now, sideways forward, traditional, then sideways back, like this. No different to previous weeks with Harry. Going forward, just getting that torque happening, getting that body moving. Now going backwards. Okay, that's 1 cycle, forward and back. Let's do 5. There you go. Two. 3. 4. 5. Good. Change sides. Same again. I've got some new drills for you, Chris. Don't worry. I'll add to the body of knowledge.
All good, all good.
We'll just do this one. It's good for us, so that's why I'm doing a few of them. Ready, cycle 1. Cycle 2. Cycle 3. Cycle 4. Cycle 5. Okay, good. Switch sides, go over to the other side. Now I call it the broomstick, actually the brush, the action of the broom sweeping the floor. So what we do is we lift up. So we go forward and back. And the reason I'm doing that is sometimes I just want to knock a foot of the opposition that's here or my training partner. So I need to develop that knock action. So as I knock, then bring the leg in. So imagine they're in mount, they've got a knee here, using the back leg, I knock, extend towards the camera, pull back in and bring the leg through. So we'll go forward, 1 cycle forward, 1 cycle back, change direction and do the other side. So we'll probably get 4 or 5 in and 4 or 5 back. 1. So you go forward, back, knock, leg in. And you move forward a little bit. 2, knock, forward, boom, leg in. 3, actually it's kind of nearly stationary drill. I give it a few knocks. Why not? Knock, 5. 1, 2, back. Good. Maybe it is stationary. Come to think of it, I'm not moving too much. Right. Change sides. So hip up, knocking the knee, bringing it back, bringing the leg in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Good job. Okay. You've done normal shrimping. Viewers out there in virtual world, we'll do single-legged forward. So you take your pick. You're either going to have a near side foot on the ground or a far side. Don't switch them. It's going to look like this. Watch my feet. Woo. It's a bit hot out here at Mountbateman today. So my foot goes over. I lift myself in. Now, I could go this foot, right? Normal. But I'm not going to. Let's pretend this foot's not here. So I come over and I lift myself through. So this foot's out of action, but this foot's in action. So one side's pretty easy. Clear, bring myself in. Over, the other foot goes under, bring it back through. I had an injured foot. This is where people go, oh, I can't train, got an injured foot. I had an injured foot. I modified, I came up with this drill. I forget, was this, which foot was it? It was this foot. And I came up with this drill and I'm like, yeah, this is cool. Because there is times when you need to bring the top foot over and come back under and out that way in the roll. So I've had to do it before, but we haven't actually trained that move. So all these movements that we do support moves, but we don't often do the supporting movement in appreciation of the actual move coming. And solo drilling allows us to focus a bit on that. And I guarantee when you're back training with partners, you'll be doing stuff and you'll be like, oh yeah, I've done that before. And you've done it correctly. All right, so let's do a few. Once you go forward, so take your left foot out of action, that's out of action. On this near side's easy. Bring your foot in, take it over the top, back around under, bring it in. I get probably 4 in. Oh, just. Okay, good. Then turn around, go back the other way. Use your other leg. Near side, easy. Then far side. Bring your foot under and over the top. Near side, then far side. Okay. Good. So that's frontwards, rearwards, or just normal shrimping in America, or we call them hip escapes. You need to know all the different terminology, which is true. So you normally have 2 feet planted. Today, cut 1 foot out. So I'll cut this foot out. So I'm doing backwards off 1 leg. This foot's gone. It's injured. Oh, I've got an injury. You can still train, though. So here, I come up, boom. Then I go the other way. Now this, I have got a knee injury as well. It doesn't bend that well, but I can still do it. I'm using 1 leg to do the drill. Now, do it on my left side, and you'll see that I'm like Fred Astaire. I'm the Fred Astaire of BJJ solo drilling on this leg. I'd rather be his partner though. She had to do it high heels and backwards. Rightio. How you going with that? Good? Yeah, good. You did these with Harry. Hawaii, I call them Hawaii 5-0s, hula hoops. Just brings back a little bit of Islander in me. So from here, pretend you got the grassy skirt on. So hips and shoulders all going on. Got to get the action going. It's kind of, you're talking your body, shoulders going one way, hips going the other. Once you go backwards and forwards 3 times on your mat, away you go. I'll do the same here. Oh, that's great. Okay. My circle drill. So feet are flat in the center of the circle. And they're on this X that's here. I don't know if I've got room over there. Anyway, we'll see. I'll just move my feet. They're not on the X, mainly because I don't know if I can fit in. Right, feet stay flat. Do one oscillation. I'm going anti-clockwise, you can do whichever way, all the way around, then go all the way back the other way. So 2 circles all up, but keep your center in the flat and use your lateral muscles. Woo. Woo. Oh, good job. Okay, got a few more. I'm getting a bit of a sweat up, so, and my cardio is pretty good. Been running 7.4K every day, and I do a 40-minute on the rower. So, although I did play basketball with my children yesterday, and my wife's like, "Oh, you're puffing a bit." I was out to win. You lost, you had to do the dishes. All right, so from here, I didn't want to do the dishes. In the end, I did the dishes. I didn't lose either. Righto, so pancakes. These are really important, right? Our ability to move in tight spaces. You can't make excuses. Yeah, I'm long and tall, but you know what? I've got to get into those tight spaces. That's just how it is. Little you are, all right, you get into tight spaces. But these pancakes are important. I think it teaches this. So just rolling back, feet going over. Oh, well, it's a series, right? Good. Then rolling forward, feet coming up, and then going back, and sort of being flat. This is just a series. This isn't a series of these. I want you to do 5. Away you go. And then you walk your feet up into the tripod and come over. Oh. Oh. Okay, good. Pretty hard. They're good for you. Now, we're going to go hip escape. We're going to go traditional shrimping backwards, hip escape motion to a tripod. Walk our feet around flat. This is really important, this drill. Because sometimes later on you want to invert. This is the start of inversion. So I'm here, I hip, I come around, boom. Now I'm going to walk my feet around. I come up on that shoulder. I feel like I could just start roll over, but I'm not. And I walk my feet around. I'll do that again. Hip escape, invert, and then just walk your feet behind you. Just walk behind. Just getting used to what it's doing. In a roll, a lot of people get crushed because they're not used to using their head and their shoulder. And the biggest thing, one of my biggest growths over the last 6 months has been using my head and shoulder to form part of the triangle to free up this hand here. And it's taken my rolling to another level. Before I never used to do that because I was like, oh, it's just uncomfortable. Now I just grit and bear it being uncomfortable because it gives me an advantage. And I'll show you, watch this hand here. So when I come under here, I'm up on this shoulder. All of a sudden I can go out the back door with this hand. There's so much I can do. But for today, I'm just walking around, right? Just walking around to the back. My legs keep hitting the weights behind me. I want you to get up on your shoulder. Get up on that shoulder, hip escape up onto that shoulder, form a triangle, tripod. So hip escape up, form a tripod, and then walk your feet around. Just get used to it. And your hand on the inside can go in and out. That's good. Okay, ramping it up a little bit more. Chris, you got a kick shield?
Now I've got a punching bag.
Let's go punching bag. Just ask the question, Chris. Hopefully it's not just me, and it's warm here. Are you getting a workout? Yeah, good.
Yeah, definitely, mate. Working on.
You something, you learned something else. I had a look at what Harry's been doing, and I do different stuff, but I like to finish just with the knee ride stuff, mainly because I want people to use knee ride. You do these drills, and you can always slip the knee ride in. So let's just do the, I'll talk through the drill, then we'll do it a few times. Right. So we're in side control, and this is the head here, right? I was going to get something to represent the head. Don't worry about it. And all I'm going to do is now, I'm going to do John Will's one as well, don't worry. So I'm just going to slip my knee up and come up. Now, even this knee here, like this, I'm going to get an advantage point for having my knee on belly, okay? Or shin on belly, across the hip area, right? Not necessarily on the belly. That's important, okay? So what I want you to do, slip your leg up, come up. Then you're going to go knee to knee, and out the other side. Slip down in side control. Then you're going to slip the knee up, not worrying too much about anything. Then you come up, knee to knee, pivot over, out to knee, out on this side, then back into side control. One oscillation is one on each side, so we'll do 5. Ready? 2. 3. 4. 5. 'Good. Now I'm going to add a knee strike in. So I'm just going to do it on the far side. So far side to the camera, so it'll be this knee here. So it's far side knee. I'll be here. We're going to go knee strike, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then we're going to go up the knee ride, up. Then we're going to palm it, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to shoot across to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Down. Far side knee strike. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee to knee. Other hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back down. Okay. So let's do 4 of those. So 1 is 2 movements on both sides. So do 4, 8 all up. I'll count them. You do them as well. You can get ahead of me if you like. Ready. Knee strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Up. Palm strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 5. Knee strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Knee strikes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Three, 4, 5. And steady there, big. Steady there, Chris. They're good drills. They the whole of the body, like I said, any movement where you're moving from backside to feet to up to down in that intermediate range of kneeling and sitting. Fantastic movements. Burn a lot of energy. Make you sweat, especially on a day like today. Chris, that's it for today. Hopefully that you learned something new. Hopefully you haven't probably covered off. Harry and I have been working the drills together, as you know. Hopefully I showed you a couple of new tricks today as well.
Thanks, Trav.
No worries, mate. Catch you later. Cheers, buddy.
Cheers, Trav. Bye.
Thank you.